When a startup comes along claiming that it is challenging Zomato and Swiggy in India's online food delivery market, how is it even possible not to take any notice? Well, Coca-Cola has not only taken notice but has made an investment in the startup recently. Not too long after Jubilant Foodworks, which runs Domino's in India, picked up a stake. I'm talking about Thrive, and just how is this startup challenging Zomato and Swiggy? Let's find out. When the pandemic struck in 2020, as #loyalty, the startup in its previous avatar was mostly helping restaurants with a customer management software and loyalty programs. With only 3 months of capital runway left and the lockdown in place, the co-founders were looking for a way to survive before they found the idea for Thrive.
We realized with our conversations with restaurant partners that due to high commissions charged by aggregators and no access to customer data, they had no ownership on their brand and they had no way to kind of scale up their brands as well. And with the revenue that they were earning out of aggregators, they were not really making too much of money. It was just helping them with operations, but there was not any profitability out of it. So the idea for us with Thrive and the ordering platform was to enable and empower restaurants to scale up their direct ordering business so that they could start accepting orders directly from their customers itself.
Thrive knew restaurants had loyal customers and started helping them build their own microsites by integrating third-party delivery partners. But the kicker was, Thrive charged just 3% commission. At a time when Zomato and Swiggy were charging up to 25 to 30%, which even made the National Restaurants Association of India, NRAI, think of setting up its own food delivery platform. But Thrive did the job. In less than 3 years since the pivot, it has scaled to 14,000 restaurants in more than 80 cities and has processed more than 1 million orders. For FY 23-24, the startup is targeting a GMV of nearly 100 crore rupees.
The first thing we wanted to do was break up the commission structure, because what we're trying to do is actually facilitate a transaction rather than dictate ownership on the customer data. This customer is actually a customer of the restaurant, not particularly a customer of the discovery platform.
Given the duopoly of Zomato and Swiggy, #order direct is quite the trend. For instance, if we take biryani, which is India's most ordered dish for lunch and dinner, big brands like Biryani Blues and Biryani by Kilo have been aggressively taking the native route to save on commission. But Thrive feels that not all restaurants and cloud kitchens are easily discovered by consumers. So, to solve the problem, Thrive is piloting a consumer-facing discovery app in Mumbai, building on its B2B partnerships with restaurants.
Automatically, when you launch a discovery platform, a lot of people start talking about competition with larger players. However, our aim with this is very different. With the discovery platform, there's a chance for us to change the economic structure over there. About 30 to 35% of the restaurants on our platform, and we expect this to grow, are passing on this price benefit as a 15% or a 20% cheaper option or cheaper prices on the platform as a Thrive promise to consumers.
But can this work is the question. Zomato and Swiggy continue to struggle with poor unit economics, delivery costs being a pain point. However, Thrive believes it is this third cog in the wheel of online food delivery that keeps it lean and nimble, as it doesn't run its own fleet and instead works with third-party logistics players such as Shadowfax, Borzo, Dunzo and others.
3PL, we work back with other logistics partners, so that's not a cost that we incur. The charges are passed on directly to the consumer. We've really never felt the need, at least up till now, and at least 5 times our scale, to really build in our own fleet and incur those costs. The current players in the ecosystem have done a fantastic job in the past 10 years. And what we think is a positive disruption is this to become a positive sum game for every stakeholder and the entire ecosystem.
Even as the jostling between Zomato and Swiggy continues, there is a slowdown in India's $5 billion food delivery market. Zomato founder Dipinder Goyal has pointed out that there is a surge in dine-out and the boom in travel has hurt order frequency. Another factor is that most of the revenue still comes from the top 8 cities. 5% of the users account for a third of the orders on Zomato. Now, having said that, the long-term opportunity is scrumptious, and as more cities join in, there can be space for more players at the table, even for Thrive. With camera person Prashant Guge and Balbir Singh, this is Akhil Vishwanath for CNBC-TV18.